Okay, so I'm going to share the screen really quick here. And what you're going to see is the Pep Penguin. I think that's what we would call it. We've been talking for days now about how we need like a flat earth version of Pepe, and we figured if there was to be a mascot for the flat earth, what would it be? It wouldn't be a frog, it's been taken. It would be this. A penguin, an emperor penguin. Introducing the penguin. That is remarkable. Honestly, like I'm not about to get this thing tattooed on me, but it's certainly something I'm going to want to get printed out somehow. I'll probably get this on a poster. This is good. Let me go ahead and tweet this. Pepe. Maybe we could merge with the Pepe crowd, who are somewhat leaning towards purple pill. Some of them almost lean towards red. So, as always, when you retweet something, use all the appropriate hashtags and use the @ sign and send it to people who are flat earthers. Like, I'm going to send this one to Miss Patricia Steer. Send this one to ODD. Send it to people, just type in the word flat. Oh, like Flatty DL. No, that's probably not a Flatty. Put flat earth. I'm on a flat earth. Anyway. Meme. Blah, blah, blah. Emperor Penguin. Perfect. So now I'm going to send this thing. I'm going to get a copy of it, and I'll retweet it. And you can all do the same. Okay, that thing's horrifyingly beautiful, says Joey Jane. This was made by Hoosier Flatty, right? No, who made it? Who made this thing? Pepe Penguin is a geographical hate symbol. Yeah, who made Pepe? Who made him up? Because this is so good. Blah Blah Tuesday says that's an ugly penguin. Too funny. His name should be Jason Hornsby. Who made the Pepe Penguin? See, I don't know. Maybe some AI made it. You know, I'm gonna put it back on the screen. I'm sorry. I didn't get enough. I didn't get a long enough gander at this thing. Okay. I'm going to read your comments about it. Dude, if my wife doesn't understand me explaining flat earth, I'll be filing divorce papers. That's funny. Lovin' Pepe Penguin, says Monique. Mr. Drobot says, lol, I hear. This is so good. I'm sorry, man. Pepe. Wayne says Pepe Penguin, or sorry, Pepe Penguin. I'm sorry, this thing is totally just so fucking good. This is rather good. I can't get over how good this thing is. Please share your comments about Emperor Penguin. Bro, who made this thing? I don't know. But A Star is Born. Fucking A. I'm gonna make this thing into. I'm gonna get this thing printed on a canvas. I swear. Archive Sound says I'm pissing myself. Jared Hempfield says soon there will be penguins, emperor penguins guarding Antarctica with laser beams attached to their freaking heads. Oh my god, that's beautiful, says Geocentric Agnostic. I said we need a mascot, and then IPS said a penguin. And I was like, yeah, we need a flat Earth Pepe. Can you tweet it to me? Yes. You are NATA Vatism. What I'll do is I'll retweet it at NANA Tavism. I think I found you. I'm going to go through all your Twitter accounts. In fact, call out your Twitter accounts again, and I'll send it to you right now if you haven't got it yet. I'm going to... Okay, let's see here. That's not a penguin. It's the fan. It's fan art of Mark Sargent. There we go. I'm gonna retweet this thing to the flat Earth hashtag. So please, and I'm also using the hashtag Pepe, so the people who know about Pepe will see that Pepe has been co-opted, and now we're actually dealing with the penguin. This is so damn good. Honestly, this just made my week. Like, if I could step into a parallel universe where I didn't lose my wallet, but there wouldn't be an Emperor Penguin, I would choose to be in the one where I lost my wallet and came across Penguin. That's how much added value to my life this thing has brought. Damn, this is so good. Retweet, retweet. Shout out to the fellow flat earthers who have significant others who don't get it. Exactly. Hey, I'm in a world of blue pillars. The only way I can access the red pill world is by going online. Chili Willy says Head Nada. Hey, this is so good that this is going to show up on a shirt and people will be like, what the... What the... What the hell is that? That is one ugly penguin. Oh my god, this thing is killing me. I gotta get this thing on like a... This thing's gotta replicate. I mean, seriously. If you have any skills at all, if any meme making capability. Ace McCloud says, you are such a 4chan meme smart. Sorry, this... I'm sorry, I can't even look at this thing. Holy crap, this is so, so horrifying. So, what your objective here now is to take this thing, take this meme. Hey, Geocentric, I'm not cutting my sound out. I'm muting my mic because I can't contain myself. This stuff is so ridiculous. But this is going to be replicated. Look at he split. Your comments crack me up. Look at he splits. Says he's staring into your soul. Terry Elroy's. It's horrifying. Crazy flat lady says I'm crying. I'm choking. Yeah, this thing is killing me here. Well, this is Pepe. Well, it's Penguin. I mean, I expected this thing to emerge. I knew it. I was summoning this thing from the abyss. I've been saying it for days. I'm like, we need the flat Earth Pepe. There's got to be an Emperor Penguin, a mascot, and I've been calling it from the abyss, and it just got summoned. So I look at my screen, and I see this thing staring at me in the face, and this thing's staring right into my soul. It feels like, holy crap! But how many different ways is this thing going to manifest? This thing's going to manifest like. In so many ways, it's going to be multiplying itself. It's a virus. This meme here is going to replicate. And this is a good sign. Thank God for screenshot. If 4chan gets wind of it, it might go global. Exactly. Somebody called me a meme snob. Who was that? Ace McCloud. IPS did sex magic to manifest Pepe, eyes wide shut style. Well, you know, I did do something once that I think I might have had an impact with, but that's for another topic. The Pepenguinstinians need to secede. Yes, Pepenguinstinians. Pepenguinstinians. Kekistinians. It's difficult. It's going to work itself out. This thing is going to give birth to millions of memes. Looking like Simpson penguin. Well, that's the face and the eyes of Pepe the frog merged with 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 Chili Willy, I think, in MS Paint. I mean, this is pretty bad. It's gonna. Have you hugged your penguin today? Like this thing has such potential. Like this here is a ground zero for a meme infection. This is gonna definitely spread. I'm gonna make this my map, my icon. Fears no pairs. Infowars chat under moderated. Hey, Daniel says here. Oh, why would a multi-million dollar industry want to have the words "the world is flat" across their home page? Please open the link and check it out. Whoa, Elex. Is everybody seeing? Hey, thanks for the support, man. I appreciate that. I'm going to be distributing 50 bumper stickers to Dante today. And so that's going to knock 20 bucks off his price tag right there. We want to get these bumper stickers flowing. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, what we're looking at here is something very bizarre. To the world, we provide the best interactive flat and internet services. Elex. Good find. Good find. I've never heard of this. Now I saw that Subaru was using yeah, Subaru was using this flat earth thing. Oh, Decker Boyer, Fepe, the flat earth penguin. Fepe instead of penguin, which is difficult to say. Fepe. I could go with that, man. That is good. Fepe or Fepe or Fepe. Very unusual find. And good to your point though, your question. Why would a multi-million dollar industry? That's even more intriguing. Like, could these be people in the know? Is it a coincidence? Is it to be quirky? Or is it something else? Like when Subaru came out with it. A lot of people are liking Fepe, by the way. My friend in Maine is dating a girl named Erica Dubé, and she's from Falmouth, where Eric Dubé is supposed to be from. Have you seen Eric's impersonation of Patricia Steer? Compare those images with the images of your friend's girlfriend. R. Cook says Fepe kills me. Yeah, it kills me too. Like, this is really blowing my mind right now. Decker Boyer, don't give me credit. I was repeating other people. Well, hey, this is a think tank, and the stuff that's coming out of this is just incredible. Fepe is flat-tastic. The world is flat is a metaphor for distance barriers, based on Thomas Friedman's book, The World is Flat. Yeah, actually, this is true story. The day I realized, and I came to realize that yes, it's not a ball, it's pretty much flat. I was just watching TV, YouTube, whatever, and I flipped through, and it was someone walked up to Donald Trump at the time, who was just announcing he was going to run, and they said, "What's your favorite book? What are you reading right now?" He said, "Right now I'm reading The World is Flat by Thomas Friedman." And I was like, that's crazy. But of course the book's about how the means of production have been democratized, that the access to the market, the international marketplace, has been democratized. So the barriers to competition are no longer there. Eric Dubé's real name is Michael. Oh, interesting. Mr. Drobot says Fepe. Hey, I'm saying A Star is Born. I'm going to put this on the cover of the Flat Earth Report. Maybe if it's not too late, we can get this on that billboard. No, I'm kidding about that, but honestly. Now here's something else too. When talking about meme and meme magic, this is kind of interesting. Hey, Jack Slater, yes, I'm going to be getting off here in a minute, but we're definitely going to be on later because I'm going to be giving away a t-shirt. Ariana Grande live on YouTube, 41 hours. Cool. So he wasn't scared off by the terrorists. He's going to do another show. Fepe is going mainstream, says you're triggered. Penguin Power Baby, says Steve. Fepe costume, says David. Ratio perfect, haha, I called it. Memetic Fepe, says Head Nada. Yeah, just basically scanning the Fepistanians. Fepistanis. Platonic forms, good call. Fepistanis. Why you don't have a wrench, I don't know. Mr. Platonic Forms is now a member of the wrench squad. An honored member of the wrench squad. I think we need to start a Fepe hashtag and start flooding it with memes. Tell your there's one ugly MFer. Flat Earth Cowboy, that's awesome. This is great. And again, you know what we're talking about here is the Emperor Penguins represent the mascot because they guard the boundary to Flat Earth. And the Emperor Penguins they're guarding the boundaries of our plantation. Fepe has a flat nose. Geocentric Engineer, in regards to the company saying the world is flat, says, IPS, you think these companies using flat earth puns are rubbing the truth in our faces and getting the brainwashed minds prepared for a truth release? That's kind of what I'm thinking. Fepe is too close to FAP, says prevarication detector. That would probably work in its favor. Sir Fev, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Ham, flat nose. Well, come on, he's built on Chili Willy and a frog. So here's the thing about memes and meme magic and sigils, and this is serious. It tells me that we want to transfer the memetic magic already imbued into the eyes of Pepe, because these are Pepe's eyes, but giving him a new face. Fepe sluts, says archive sound. So this is like kind of like I guess you could say it's what do you call these things, egregores? But anyway, whatever this is the new Pepe, the new face of Pepe. Pepe was good enough to get people to the alt-right, but if you want to go all the way right, all the way away from the control freaks, you have to go flat earth. That's the only red pill. So I would say that Fepe actually supersedes Pepe. Like, Pepe has been rendered irrelevant. Hey, Penguin, you're a moderator. We now have a channel called Penguin. Yeah, I would say that Fepe is in fact taking the place of Pepe. Bro Sanchez is live. Let me get that link. Let's go over to Bro Sanchez for a moment.
No problem filling them up with a few shots, okay? It's enough bullets here for everybody. You can never run out of truth. Now, I ain't crossing a path.
Let them know about Fepe.
If listen to me, and this is to everybody in the Black conscious community. If you're making videos about Anunnaki, UFOs, guess what? It's just a matter of time before you end up on my radar, and guess what? No hard feelings, but you're gonna feel the belt. Everybody gonna get laid across this knee and get this spanking. All right, because if I'm your brother, Latuit, think about this. I'm Seti's brother, but Seti made a video coming out defending NASA and talking shit about his brother. When I see how these guys' attitudes are and how much ego and how cocky they is, I don't have to go try to prove myself. See, I don't have to prove to none of my followers that I'm humble and that I'm a nice guy. They know that. They know that I'm dealing with bullies. Therefore, I can go in on them. I got the green light from everybody to go in on bullies,
Sabbath says
because
Fepe
these folks don't do nothing but go in on everybody else.
He's the
So
next.
yeah,
He's the next
and
stage.
then if
I
they
think
want to
that
go against their
he's the one to
brother
carry the
instead
torch
of
forward.
research what I'm saying and readily accept
Link to
the
Bro
liars,
Sanchez. Here you go.
when we talking about unity and the
Hold on, be right back.
all of these black conscious teachers attack me, and they attack me with the goddamn beast information that they say they banging on. They say they banging on the beast, but then they bang on their brother in the name of the goddamn beast. And I'm tired of it because they brother gonna bang back now. And I'm coming with the mother. And I hope I didn't run Latuit off this panel. I hope his phone died, because this is not no debate with the brother. I just get passionate when it's time to tell the truth. And if every black man, fuck that, if every man, period, got passionate about telling the truth, then
hey people,
the lies
I'll be
will
back
no
in just a moment. Share the link to Bro Sanchez. My neighbor just knocked on my door. Said she found my wallet, so I'm gonna go pick that up. And
yeah, man.
I actually took out some cash today to give to a neighbor if they happen to find it. So I'll be
build on that, you know, if people don't see where Brother Sanchez is coming from, there's people in the black conscious community that they don't bring information themselves. They just host the information. You know, they just ask the questions, they mediate, all that stuff. So there's been a lot of information in the past that has come out that has rocked the black consciousness community. You know, Dr. Valentine came out, rocked it. Bobby Hemmett came out and rocked it. Cyrus Seti even, you know, brought his different angles on it and completely switched up the game. Young Pharaoh's the latest to do that. Brother Polite did that. But the people that are hosting these people or putting them on them shows to get them to talk about the information, they don't really feel the shock because they're promoting this new wave, this new stream of information. So if you got Brother Sanchez here with over 30,000 followers, and he's black, he's a brother, why not have him on the show to switch up everything like in the past, to bring out the new information? You had black brothers on the couch, on the Sonetter couch, talking about they had permission to bring these crystals back from the other dimension.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry for the interruption. Let me go ahead and get back on track here. So for those of you just arriving, I had lost my wallet today, or a couple days ago. Let me pull up the billboard for you. $349 watching. 295 thumbs up. That's almost everyone. Okay, so anyway, someone just knocked on my door a minute ago. That's what I'm saying. Ratio Perfect says, Fepe meme magic got IPS's wallet back. Yeah, my wallet had been lost a couple of days ago, and I figured I dropped it in the parking lot, and just a minute ago my neighbor knocked on the door and said I have it. I had a feeling, though, it was going to turn up. So I took some cash out. She almost didn't accept it, but... Alright, awesome. I'm trying to catch up on your comments, see what I missed out on. My wallet is actually just a clear plastic sleeve for protecting baseball cards. I use it for little paintings, so it's not even a real wallet. But, God, it saved me a trip to the DMV. I would have paid $50, you know. I mean, that's how much I hate the DMV. Anyway, what a convenient turn of events. Anybody here just arrived, by the way. I'm gonna put this thing on the screen again. You might want to brace yourself. It's probably not the prettiest meme you've ever seen. This is the face of the flat Earth Pepe, or Fepe. And yeah, he's an emperor penguin, and that is really the new face. I mean, this is replacing Pepe. Pepe is no longer relevant. The alt-right is no longer relevant. I'm curious as to what your reactions are. So just post your reactions, love, hate, fear. I'm just curious. It's not going to stop it. I mean, this thing's already been set loose. Fepe fan club, excuse me. Fepe on 4chan. Yeah, this is a sign. when this, I was noticing this the other day with inside jokes. I'm talking about a sign as far as what you call a movement. When you see the evolution of a new culture, new inside jokes. What's up, Flat Earth and other hot potatoes? You're looking at the screen. You're looking at the face of Fepe. That's the Flat Earth Pepe. It's an emperor penguin, guardian of the outer ring. He's the one who guards the boundary. We don't have to worry about the dome. It's not the dome that's going to be there waiting for us. It's this guy. It's the army of emperor penguins. And this is the, he emerged to be the mascot of Flat Earth. We needed a Flat Earth Pepe in the form of a emperor penguin, and it showed up. Who's your flat? He says. Kyle McDonald says the Fepe shirts are going onto the press right now. I love it. Flat Earth is yeah, exactly. Flat Earth is a contagious cure. That's what I've been saying. We have flatitis, and flatitis is the only cure that's contagious, and it cures globitis. Someone else has another version of Pepe. Oh, all right. Yeah, it's nice. I'll print that out and put it on my fridge. I'm still in love with the Chili Willy. I'm sorry. I like the other one. I mean, there is no wrong way to draw a Fepe. Just right off the bat. They're all equally beautiful. They're all equally terrifying. But, seriously, I grew up watching Chili Willy. And then I learned, so I saw the power of Pepe in getting this meme out there. Hillary Clinton gave that famous alt-right speech where she talked about the frog, the racist frog. Beyond the demagogic Echo Shed says, IPS Trump's tweet on Fepe. Yeah, I think that was I don't know what that was, but you saw the effect of it. You saw how, like, if Donald Trump accidentally said Flat Earth, it would dominate the headlines for a month. That's why memes are so important. We need memes. This is memetic warfare. It's the war of ideas. And a meme is a Trojan horse. Heliocentric says, I think we can do better. Give it your best shot. I thought the same thing too, but listen. Because this one is made off of the face of Pepe, it carries a lot of that Renaissance, Freudian slip, resonance. But it is the beginnings of a Renaissance, I think. This really is. You might think this is just some ridiculous picture, but as Platonic form says, Fepe will free us from global oppression. Nothing like insight. I mean, this is, yeah, he's growing on me, says Marl. Yeah, he grew on me the second I saw him. I saw his eyes, and I was like, okay, this is, this thing is horrifying. It's ridiculous, but it's beautiful. Flat Earth, another hot potato, says she's driving. Well, what we're looking at right now, and I would advise that you just keep your eyes on the road, because Fepe will be unavoidable. You won't be able to avoid seeing him very soon. The world's going to know him. He is your leader. Fepe is your leader. And Fepe's waiting for you, according to Isa. He's deplorable. Good call, Flat Sabbath. He's absolutely deplorable. Victorian Hazel, it's hideous and adorable. Yeah, when I saw it, I'm like, man, that's my next tattoo. Road FFM, his eyes can hypnotize. And hey, you can do whatever you want with this thing. Meme it up. Hey, listen, we gotta start flooding the Fepe memes all across the Twitter sphere. Shout out to Isa, says Fepe the Penguin. Fepe for POTUS. Just message you on Facebook a couple of penguin flat earth memes. Kyle McDonald says Fepe is two-dimensional, totally flat. He is flat. He kind of looks like Trump, says Earth Discernment. Kind of like if you turn it upside down, and if you look at the beak, like the hair, yeah. Let's overcome violent emotions. Good acronym. Love says, how are you doing? Lovely. A couple of days ago, I lost my wallet, and I spent the day making appointments at the DMV, calling different banks, canceling cards, getting new cards started. In fact, I'm going to throw this card in the trash. And my neighbor just stopped by, a neighbor I never met, and she had my wallet. And I kind of expected that it would turn up. I knew one of my neighbors picked it up. So it's just a matter of what kind of people they are. And the person just showed up and brought it by. F you flat earthers, says Mark Hessa. Who's going to be the first one? Wrench him. And Larry Zionist Jews rule the world has been banned by Terry Elrod. Good, you guys are quick on the draw. Okay, we have Pepe on a 4chan board. Let's take a look. Oh, this is good. What you're looking at right now is 4chan.org. Looks like he's making the rounds. Where's the shareable link? Whenever I go somewhere, if you ever send me a link, a video, whether or not I have time to watch it right at that moment, I will always retweet it. Let's get back down to business. You know when you're moving into 4chan that you're probably not getting any work done. But I'm going to go ahead and bring this guy up and make him my screen. Just a few things, if you just arrived. We have a new rule here, which is, you all know the rule on naysayers and everything else. But now we no longer tolerate trolls by name. Like, if there's a troll, we're just assuming that they're all agents, paid or not. They're proxies for big government, they're servants of the beast, and they're just not worth our time or attention. And after the way they've been behaving the last few days, we've decided that we don't have enough time to deal with them. When we said we don't have time for meetings with the Ball Earth Society, that's what we meant. Let's move along. Thanks for cleaning house here, by the way. Sky Hunter says, is that a hair lip? No, that's a beak. That's an emperor penguin right there. Yeah, we're being monitored like crazy. And check this out. You think that the thought police who are watching this right now are happy about this development? Do you think that them staring at Pepe or Fepe, they have Fepe on their screen looking them in the eyes? He knows what they're thinking. Oh, you have the channel that's inviting us? What are they saying about this thing? Like, are they mad about Fepe? Are they mad that we have a mascot? That we've got our own emperor penguin to show us the way? Hey, this thing's magic. You saw it. No sooner did Fepe appear on my screen than my neighbor knocks on the door with my wallet. Saved me a lot of time. I was going to have to cancel a live stream to go hang out in the real world. You know what I mean? So those of you who are watching, all you thought police, take a look. There's a new sheriff in town. His name is Fepe. He's the flat earth Pepe. He's an emperor penguin. He's two-dimensional. He's 100% flat. Look in those eyes. Take a good long look. And think about what you're doing. Yep, Fepe got me my wallet back. Hey Cadillac Savage, if I'm not back on when you get back, it's cool. I'll be back on later, and I will be giving away one of the wrench shirts. They're pissed that we have a new leader. I'm glad to see that. Again, those of you shills, trolls, basement dwellers, narcissists, losers, and government agents, take a long look into those eyes. You thought Pepe was bad. You thought the alt-right was bad. You haven't really seen anything yet, and this is just the beginning. He's only been alive for like less than 2 minutes. Looks like Pepe's eating cheese. Wayne says, it looks like he's eating cheese slices. These comments are great. Like, I wish I had a... This is too funny. We'll see. You know what? This is going to be a hit at the art show, I can tell you right now. There's going to be a Fepe painting, if I have to paint him myself. Time to flip the table, exactly. Authentic Intent says thumbs down that video. Hey, by all means, do what you gotta do. Flat Matt says, sorry, I don't know where to send stuff to IPS. Either infiniteplainsociety@gmail.com, or if you look at the link below the video description, it opens in a new window and it says submissions. That goes right to my email. Geocentric Agnostic, can I have a wrench? Yes, you're part of the crew. Dodge Den says Fepe looks like he's a clawed turkey. I don't know who made it. I almost think that it's AI. That's like, seriously, it's like an AI creation. It just emerged out of the internet. IPS1 says there's a frog called Pepe. No, this is the next phase of Pepe. Pepe was like a meme that brought the alt-right, that moved things away from globalism enough for this Brexit thing to happen. Well, if a Pepe can bring about Brexit or a nationalist ticket winning in America versus a globalist ticket, then what can a Fepe do? A Fepe will give, yeah, exactly. He will bring about the flat Earth, the globe exit. Like, I would like this on a shirt with the hashtag globe exit, and people are like, what the hell does that mean? Oh, Platonic Forms, good one. Order a Fepe frappe at Starbucks. If you go to Starbucks and you want to use your name as Fepe when you order the drink, I will definitely send you the gift card to pay for your drink. Moses Uriel says, I see truth in those eyes. David Ream says, how can you keep a two-dimensional Fepe inside jail bars? Lickety Split says, he looks like he's about to cry. So human. Yeah, he does. Very soulful eyes. Kevin says, this self-aware penguin is the globalist's worst nightmare. Darren Folks, I'll take a look at that link. Live coverage, Flat Earth rating live streams, Seth Rich Hoax.
Flat Earth all over his show. This is the type of shit that these if they just had their little Flat Earth cults and it was off to the side.
Yeah, I went there, I checked it out, man. There's a lot of butthurt globies. They're just mad because they can't contain this thing. Let me see if I can keep up with your comments. Fepe will give you the flat pill. Yeah, I'd like to get a Fepe Pez dispenser and have nothing but red Pez candies. I could probably make that into a meme. Crazy Flat Lady, it used to be a frog, now it's the Flat Earth mascot. Yep, exactly. Hey, if you have any loyalty to that frog, look, I published a couple of Pepe the Frog coloring books, and actually they sell pretty well, to be quite honest, but there was a huge demand for that back in January during the election because the meme was popular. But now I think it's time to replace the frog. Pepe's a globe cuck, says Kyle McDonald. You're right. Pepe's a globe cuck. He's done. Fepe is a space balloon popper. He pops the blimps with that cheese slice beak. Again, Pepe is a globe cuck. He's done. Fepe is a space balloon popper. He pops the blimps with that cheese slice beak. If anybody hasn't noticed, yeah, the beak does look like a slice of Kraft American cheese. Use the name Fepe the Penguin even better. Right, Pepe the Frog, Fepe the Penguin. Okay. Carl Stenbeck says he has a beautiful nose. Wayne Neil Tyson says he looks just like... Neil Tyson looks like young Einstein. Oh, interesting. Deep Inside the Rabbit Hole says, whoever sent me the link to the show I called into, thank you. Here's a video. Oh, excellent. Thank you. I'm going to bookmark that for later. You would not believe my bookmarks bar. Crazy Flat Lady says... He kind of does. He looks like the crying... I'm sorry. This stuff's so ridiculous. No, those are real. He's actually crying. As Isa points out, he's not a crisis actor. Victorian Hazel, this dude is tripping out about you and ODD. Yeah, exactly. The thought police are flipping out over this. And this is just going to make it worse. Oh, good one. Derek Boyer says, the tip of the spear is now the tip of Fepe the penguin's beak. His cheese beak, yep. Stone Roses, he looks like Count Duckula. He kind of does. Flat Earth Another Hot Potato says, he has a noble beak, but those eyebrows need some fixing. Yeah, he could use a makeup tutorial or two. We're at the tip of the... I've been saying for weeks that Flat Earth is the tip of the spear, but now we are the tip of the beak. Can we party chat the channel that's monitoring us? Oh, they would so tell on us. Well, he's crying for the Globy. Fepe the penguin has infinite compassion. He has compassion for all the deceived out there, and he can barely contain it. Lickety Split says, Fepe just watched ODD's 21 Questions and he's emotional. Steve says, fear the cheese beak. He's perfect. His eyes are bowling balls. He must like to bowl, Big Lebowski. Happy birthday, Fepe, 6217. Lots of anger in that channel, says Critical Thinker. Yeah, they're mad. I love it. I want to get audio clips of them having their little conniption fits. They're so miffed. Trump hair mouth, says Earth Discernment. Yeah, if you turn it upside down, it looks like Trump. Deep inside the rabbit hole, can you send everyone to thumbs up and comment in the video? Oh yes, let's do that. I'm going to show you my screen, and this is the video that we're going to. Repost the link, so make sure I get the right one. Deep inside the rabbit hole, please reshare that link. Petrolosa says, that's it, Globy, cry harder, so we can observe the curve of your tears. Yeah, I want to get a mug made that says Globy Tears. Okay, here's the link. Thank you, thank you. That's why you have the wrench. My channel is friendly for flat earth spam. Somebody says Fepe is sexy. I think that's stretching it a bit.
Baby Driver, in theaters June 28.
Maybe if the eyebrows were corrected. He ought to have a talk with Patricia.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Okay, here we go. If you see a red fidget spinner, you're going... Okay, this is the one. Not bad. 32,000 subs.
Know that we live on a
Listen.
flat stationary plane out of the ball, and we'd love to talk to you guys about it.
Sure, I want to hear all about it. Go ahead. You have the floor, sir.
There's so much to talk about. I mean, people have a misconception that we live on a, when
all right,
they
all
say,
right, great work. I'm going to watch this later. Right now, I'm just going to share it on my Twitter stream. If you have a Twitter account, if you just open one up like a lot of you have, hit that button, hit the Twitter, hashtag Fepe, hashtag Flat Earth. And then also put at, if you don't mind, if you put at Yoga Zombies, that's my handle, and or at Flat Earth Report, and what I will do is I'll get it in my notifications and I'll retweet it at that time. Thank you again for participating in that. IPS, we're being invited to talk about Flat Earth on this channel. Let's see what that channel would be. Hey, go over there. Do they have a call-in number? We need to create a database of phone numbers that we can call into, like shows we can call into. Patrick Rogers says, Fepe found his love with a smooth, opioid-laced cigarette. That actually doesn't sound too bad right now. GG3626, can I get a wrench? Here you go. Platonic Forums, the true name of Earth is Fepistan. Let's create an Ethereum coin called Fepe coin. Hey, if you do it, I'll do it. The Universal Church of Fepe. That would be a 501c3. This is going very well. Okay, thanks for all your comments. And as far as today, just so you know, if you just got here, at the very beginning of this call, we went over to the Drunken Peasants podcast. Now, the Drunken Peasants is a very popular podcast with 147,000 subs, and on the show today, they had Sargon of Akkad, who has already given us a flat earth shout out. He's very popular as well, so conservatively, maybe 200,000 people will see that interview. And our intervention, the flat earth intervention, was 22 minutes into the live stream, which means most of those people will see it. So I'm curious to see what our thought police are going to think when they see this thing. Yeah, Sargon rocks. Sargon is great, and he's definitely today though. If you listen to the number 359, I think, of the 359 of the Drunken Peasants podcast, I think they devoted at least 3 or 4 minutes to talking flat Earth. Did I see the new red pill vid? No. Let me go ahead and. Is it flat Earth related? Uh-oh.
As flat?
Uh-oh. Oh, we called it satire. What a cop-out. Okay. So one of our red pill buddies, our pseudo red pill, our faux red pill, here's a link. This is the guy from Red Pill Philosophy. We called him out as a faux red pill, as a purple derple pillar. Well, he just did another flat Earth video. Let me go ahead and play it for you, or I'll show you. I posted the link. As flat as the eye can see. But he called it a satire. This is what I mean. Look at this disclaimer. This is satire. Anything but call me. You know, he's like, come on, man. He's a globe cuck.
What can you empirically observe?
Come on, man. Stop trying to walk yourself back onto the ball. If you don't mind, go to this channel. Let him know politely that he's a globe cuck. Hashtag Fepe is watching. Just, you know, let him know that we know that he's pretty much like 95% of the way there, but he's afraid to take the plunge. He needs to know that he'll gain more followers than not. Give him a thumbs up, give him a share, hashtag it flat earth so more flat earthers will see it. But if you have to put a disclaimer after your thoughts, lol JK, satire, then you're not a free thinker. You're kind of compromised. And why should you be? Why should he even be compromised? I mean, who should have the right to tell this guy what to think? Give him a month or two. Well, that's just the thing about using a month or two, is that we don't have a month or two. If he's going to be of any service to this awakening, he has to start now. He has the subs, he has the channel, he has the platform, but he's going to wait until it's safe. And if he waits until it's safe, then when he does finally say what's actually on his mind, nobody's going to care. Pure Anarchy says, oh, yeah, this is one of their memes they're pushing. These people are so pathetic. The other day we had a troll. It's some dude who pretends to be a chick. Just so you know. I think it's P. Mars or something. Some troll. Didn't mean to name him. But the troll was in here and I said, alright, somebody wrench that person. Well, this person said that I am making threats, violent threats against women. So it wasn't threats against one person. It wasn't even a threat. And it wasn't even a woman. It was a sock puppet with some female face on it by some basement-dwelling, zit-encrusted loser. And they're using that to say that I'm attacking women with wrenches. Like, do these people not understand? This is how thought police are, though. They're afraid of words. He's lightly bringing his subs to the truth of flat earth. Could be. Could be. Save Pepe from Antarctica. I just don't understand. Well, I guess I understand. He's got his subs, he has his reputation, but the social cost for saying the Earth is flat isn't that high. And he would be, if he were to do it, a guy with that many subs, it would be a phenomenon. It would be crazy. He would gain a whole bunch of subs, he'd be the subject of many conversations, and then he wouldn't have to corral himself. Because if you're at this point where you're like, I'm going to stay on the fence till it's safe. If that's where you're at, then you're not thinking post-globe. And if he's got a good mind, he's a deep thinker, if he's a visionary, shouldn't he be thinking about the future? Because the future is post-globe. It's not a debate. That's what the future is. And so he's kind of shooting himself in the foot because he's basically playing it too safe. He's playing it too safe. One of the things I'm working on, by the way, open letters. So I'm going to do an open letter to Blonde in the Belly of the Beast. I'm going to do an open letter to Red Pill, an open letter to Mike Cernovich, an open letter to Sargon. All the different people that we've reached in the last week, I'm going to read an open letter to them. And I'm going to say, Dear Purple Pillar, this is what you have to lose by looking deeper. This is what you have to gain. Because it's a win-win situation. And I'm going to put it out there and have you share them, tweet them to these people. And if we can reach them by going to their chat, we can reach them in many other ways. I think it'll work. Purple Pill Philosophy, exactly. Flat Enough says Red Pill Philosophy will catch whiff of Steam It, and provided Steam It delivers and his subs are not zombies, he'll dig into it. He knows it's flat, but he's worried about his precious subs. Which is what I would call a globe cuck. It's not a popularity contest, but maybe he isn't a popularity contest. Aaron McCheesy, exactly. Write open letters, and I'll read them. All of you. Write an open letter to high school graduates. Dear class of 2017, you just spent 12 years in a government indoctrination camp being filled up with a bunch of lies. Here's the truth. Do what you will with it. You ought to write these things, and I'll read them. You read them. Post them, whatever. Open letters addressing specific demographics. Dear bored high schooler, by the way, dinosaurs are fake and your teacher's full of shit. Christina was asking about quasi-luminous. Yeah, that's not tip of the beak stuff. I mean, a lot of that's good. A lot of these issues are worth looking into and all that. But the tip of the beak is here. It's focusing on the flat plane. Church Cantor, create a couple characters and create a cartoon strip. I agree. Total glove cuck. He doesn't want to come out until he feels he won't be ridiculed. Yeah, he's afraid of being flat shamed. We need to stop flat shaming. Plain Pollux, it says just the tip, please. Replica Celebrity. I have a Fepe vector for print screen to large print and a t-shirt mock-up. Awesome. Send it to me on Twitter and I'll send it around. NSFT, not safe for trolls. And it isn't. It's not safe for trolls who are watching from their own live streams, monitoring our thoughts, because they have to look at this guy. They have to look at that beak. Look how pointed that thing is. They look in those eyes. They know he means something. They know he's feeling it. Look at that. He looks like he's going to cry, but that could easily be rage, righteous indignation. I mean, I don't know what they see in it, but what's up, Rachel B? Here's your wrench. But I know that they're quivering. It's throwing them off. They don't think that this should be legal. No, that's not a mustache. That's a beak. Oh, does the beak have a mustache? Oh, I see. Yeah, it kind of does look like he's got a mustache on top of the beak. We'll have to debate that. He's sad because of what he had to do to them. Trolls beware, ammo is high with the wrenchers. Exactly. Well, this used to be a target-rich zone. It used to be a Shark Tank, but We only get 1 or 2 trolls per hour now. Most of them are too scared to speak up. They know we don't tolerate it. Terry Elrod says chocolate milk drinker. That's kind of what I was thinking, a chocolate milk mustache. Which is kind of endearing. An emperor penguin with a chocolate milk mustache. And for those of you who just got here, I was talking about Fepe, how, what's this awesome meme? Okay, you arrived just in time. The other day we were saying that Flat Earth needs a mascot. Somebody said, we were talking about this, like, well, what about emperor penguins? They guard the borders of this place. So, we said we need a Flat Earth Pepe. Looks like he has a mullet, says Critical Thinker. So, next thing we know, we're just sitting here talking it up about business, and this guy shows up. The Flat Earth Pepe. And he was named Fepe. He replaces Pepe, kind of based on the same skull structure, same eyes, a little bit of Chili Willy thrown in there, and a beak that looks like a slice of Kraft American cheese. And he's got a milk mustache. And his eyes are definitely soulful, whether it's rage, anger, tears. Maybe he cries when he gets really mad. But anyway, he came onto the scene, and I was talking about how my wallet had been stolen by Jesuits in the middle of the night. Well, it turns out that my wallet, we were talking about retroactive enchantment, is what we were talking about. Someone asked me about the Mandela effect, and I was talking about there's this theory in chaos magic that part of this, it's a form of spellcasting called retroactive enchantment, where if you can convince yourself and suspend disbelief about something strongly enough, something that didn't happen in the past, but you could make yourself believe that it had happened, that it could have real-time effects in the here and now. And we were talking about how this might explain the Mandela effect when we're talking about collective co-creation being directed by the government-controlled media, so that we're actually causing changes in real-time reality by them manipulating the media and the symbols, the names, all of it. It explains the Mandela effect. Well, anyway, we're talking about this, and then Fepe shows up on my screen, and then I get a knock on my door. And I was talking about this Mandela effect, retroactive enchantment, because earlier in the day I wrote down a to-do list of things that would only be possible to do if my wallet magically reappeared. And lo and behold, the instant he shows up on my screen, I hear a knock at my door. Turns out the Jesuits didn't steal my wallet. A neighbor of mine found it at 5 in the morning while walking her dog, and she looked at my license, matched it up to my face, and found me and gave me back my wallet, saved me a trip to the DMV. So in many ways, Fepe has saved me a lot of time. Helen Best says he has Planet of the Apes hair. So he's got Planet of the Apes hair. He does, actually. The whole widow's peak. He's got a mullet. He's got a chocolate milk mustache. He's got a Kraft American cheese beak. He's two-dimensional. He's totally flat. And he's got bad eyebrows. His eyebrows need to be touched up. He's not perfect. Oh, Super Champion Rocker says, Fepe has a wicked widow's peak. Is he a woman or a trait? Well, that is a trait that mostly women have. I'm not going to misgender him. I'm not going to assume his gender or her gender. I'm not going to say this is a cisgendered male penguin. I'm not going to go there. I'll leave it up to you. He's kind of open source. He's gender fluid. IPS goes out sometimes. His neighbors know him. Hey, I met my neighbors last week when we had a power outage. I had this theory, I couldn't prove it, but Flat Earth and Other Hot Potatoes was about to go live, and I was about to go live, and Nathan Oakley's like, hey, Potatoes is going live in 5 minutes. And I'm like, well, maybe I'll wait a couple of hours. And right before I hit start, the power went off in like a 6-block radius. So we're thinking that either Sergeant or Potatoes have access to drone-based electromagnetic pulse weaponry, and that they had to shut me down. Come by and listen to Flat Earth hate speech. Are they still talking about us? Troy says, do you have any flat earth buddies that live near to me? None. There aren't any. But I do plan on arranging meetings, like for example the art show, panel discussions. We're probably going to go to the Atomic Museum. There's like this place where you have like all these like scale models of atomic bombs, dinosaurs. I want to go to all these different sites with people who know it's all bullshit. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Fepe is a huge Glez Danzig fan. Wouldn't shock me. I mean, how cool would this be? To hang out with 5 or 6 or 7 other people who know the Earth's not a ball and the dinosaurs are fake. To go to the dinosaur museum and just talk to people. Make fun of the stuff. Like when we take over, we're not going to shut down the dinosaur museum, so we're not going to close them down. We're just going to change the label. We're just going to say, hey, this is all sci-fi. It's art. Skyhunter says, Patricia Steer had advanced knowledge of me losing my wallet, so she EMP'd me so I'd meet my neighbors so they would know who you were to return it so that Fepe could become a meme. Yeah, that does make sense. A little bit of a real-time, a little bit of Mandela effect. Makes sense. Flat Earth assholes crossing the USA. Yeah, I would definitely pay his gasoline bill if it could get him over here for the art show in July. No doubt. Skywriting. Yeah, I was looking into skywriting, in fact, when I talked to Deep Inside the Rabbit Hole. And he told me that between skywriting and billboards, a billboard will get more traction. But skywriting on a certain time and place, timing it right, yeah. I would totally be down for that. Like, when do we do it? You'd have to coordinate it to make sure it gets the highest amount of visibility. Okay, so I've been on for 4 hours. I think we've covered everything we needed to. Here's the link for the Pepe Vector. Awesome, thank you. Got that posted. Thanks for doing that, by the way. For those of you who work with images, you know that or if you have any sort of like access to any of these print-on-demand sites, Teespring, whatever, throw Pepe in there. Add your own hashtags, your own comments, your own words. And because it's vector, it can be scaled up as large as you could possibly get it. You could have this thing on a shower curtain. Alright, CryptoNut, thanks again for hanging out. I don't know why you don't have a wrench. You're legit. Here you go. You have been modded up. Trolls come into this place and they see all the blue and they just it's like a criminal walking into a cafe full of cops. That's how Globies feel when they walk into this place. Will the Mandela effect replace Pepe with Fepe? Who's Pepe? Plane. Okay, I'll go to that link. Where should we all head next? Jeff C's crying right now. Okay, let's go watch Jeff C cry. Be nice, everyone. Go to this link. I'll post it. I want to hear these butthurt trolls cry about Pepe. Fepe. This is great. Go to this link, and later on I'm going to be bringing to you some more information, some organized info packets for you, some memes, links, downloadable video files, and everything else that we're adding onto the Flat Earth Consortium. And then of course I will be giving out a Wrench Squad t-shirt like the one that you see on the screen. So thanks for your contribution, thanks for your thoughts, your input, everything else, and I'll catch you all later on.